Little Red Riding Hood. Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Stories in a nest, where love feels best. Nestory, Nestory, happy tales for you and me. Nestory, happy tales for you and me.
Little Red Riding Hood. Tonight we will journey into a forest where trees whisper, birds sing, and a brave little girl in a red cloak takes her very first big adventure. The morning sun stretched its golden arms over the rooftops. In a small cottage, a girl tied a scarlet hood around her shoulders. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood because she wore it everywhere. Her mother placed a basket in her hands. "Inside is warm bread and sweet honey," she said softly. "Take these to your grandmother. But remember, my dear, go straight to her house. Don't wander off, and don't talk to strangers." Red nodded, her eyes bright. She was excited, but also a little nervous. This was her first time walking to Grandma's house all alone. She stepped onto the path. The trees at the edge of the forest seemed tall as giants. Their branches swayed, whispering secrets in the breeze. Sunlight filtered through, painting patches of gold on the ground. Step, 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 went her little shoes on the dirt path. She hummed a song to be brave. The birds answered back, singing from the treetops, but hidden in the shadows. Another set of footsteps padded silently. Eyes glowed like tiny lanterns. It was the wolf. "Good morning, little one," said the wolf, his voice smooth like silk, though his teeth glistened. Red paused, clutching her basket, but the wolf bowed politely. "Where are you going, all alone?" "To my grandmother's house," Red said, her voice small. She pointed down the winding path. "How kind of you," the wolf purred. "Perhaps you could pick her some flowers. Grandmothers do love flowers." Red thought it a wonderful idea. She knelt to gather daisies and bluebells, their petals soft in her hands. The wolf's eyes gleamed. "If she stops for flowers, I will have time." Quiet as a shadow, he slipped away, deeper into the forest. The little cottage stood at the end of the path, smoke curling gently from its chimney. Knock, knock. "Who is it?" came Grandma's gentle voice. "It's me, your granddaughter," the wolf lied. The door opened, and with a gulp, the wolf swallowed poor Grandma whole. He pulled her bonnet over his ears, slipped into her bed, and waited. Meanwhile, Little Red's arms were now full of flowers. She hummed as she skipped along, unaware of the danger. When she opened the cottage door, a hush fell over the room. It looked like Grandma, but something was strange. She stepped closer. "Grandma, what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear." "Grandma, what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with." Her heart beat faster. "Grandma, what big teeth you have." The wolf's smile turned sharp. "All the better to eat you with." The wolf leapt from the bed, but just then, crack! The door burst open. A woodcutter, who had been walking nearby, heard the commotion. He raised his axe, not to hurt, but to scare. The wolf yelped, dropped his disguise, and ran into the forest, never to return. And out from the wardrobe, safe, frightened but alive, stepped Grandma. Red hugged her tightly. Tears of relief sparkled in her eyes. "Oh, Grandma, I was so scared. Mama told me not to talk to strangers. I should have listened." Grandma stroked her hair. "Now you know, little one, not every smile is safe." That evening, Red and Grandma sat together by the fire, eating bread with honey. Outside, the forest was dark and quiet, but inside the cottage was warm, safe, and filled with love. And so, Little Red Riding Hood learned that trust is precious, and the brightest smile can sometimes hide the sharpest teeth. But with courage, wisdom, and the love of family, even the darkest forest can lead you home. Good night, little dreamer. Sleep well, and may your path always be safe and bright.